Welcome back to the channel, coins lovers and treasure hunters. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures, but few series capture attention quite like the Washington quarter in today's action market. Certain Washington quarter dollar coins are commanding impressive prices, reaching from hundreds to even thousands of dollars. Collectors across the United States and around the globe continue searching rolls, estate collections, and auctions hoping to secure one of these remarkable pieces. The excitement surrounding the most expensive Washington quarters is stronger than ever, as rare dates, special mint marks, and pristine high-grade examples create fierce competition in the marketplace. In this video, we explore the top 5 most valuable Washington quarter dollar coins that are making waves today, revealing why these coins remain in extremely high demand and why their dollar values continue to impress serious collectors and investors alike. First up, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in very fine condition is one of those fascinating coins that continues to capture the imagination of collectors across the United States and around the world. When people hear about valuable coins, they often think of gold or silver pieces from the 1800s, but sometimes true opportunity lies in coins that appear ordinary at first glance. The 1966 Washington quarter is a powerful example of how history, timing, condition, and market demand can transform a simple 25-cent coin into a highly sought-after collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. In this video, we are diving deep into the story, rarity, features, collector demand, and powerful market performance of this exceptional coin, and why it continues to stand out as a strong performer in the rare coin world. To understand its importance, we first need to explore the history and background behind the coin. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, and it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in American history. The design was created by sculptor John Flanagan, whose portrait of Washington has become iconic. By 1966, the United States was experiencing major economic shifts, including coin shortages caused by rising silver prices. The government made a historic change starting in 1965 by removing silver from circulating quarters and replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. This transition period, which included 1966, is incredibly important because the U.S. Mint also temporarily removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967 to discourage hoarding. That decision makes the 1966 quarter without a mint mark a unique product of a very specific historical moment. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1966 Washington quarter is its mint mark situation. Normally, quarters are struck at facilities like United States Mint locations in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, and they carry mint marks identifying where they were produced. However, in 1966, no quarters carried mint marks at all. This means every genuine 1966 quarter appears without one, making condition and quality absolutely critical in determining value. Collectors today recognize that coins from this era represent a unique chapter in American coinage history, and this adds strong historical appeal to pieces that survive in attractive grades like very fine. Looking at the unique features of the coin itself, the obverse displays the bold and recognizable portrait of George Washington, facing left, with the word "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" inscribed beside the portrait. The date 1966 is clearly struck below. On the reverse, you'll find the majestic eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, framed by olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. The crispness of these details in a very fine condition coin is what truly brings its value forward. In very fine grade, the hair details above Washington's ear remain visible, and the eagle's feathers and wing definition still show strong character. This visible preservation of design details is what excites collectors and drives serious interest. Condition plays a major role in the rarity and collector demand for this coin. While millions of quarters were produced in 1966, far fewer survive today in strong, very fine or better conditions because most entered heavy circulation during a period of high economic activity. Many were worn down over decades of use. When collectors find a 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark that still shows strong detail, balanced wear, and clean surfaces, it becomes a standout example. The market consistently rewards coins that maintain eye appeal and structural detail. That is why very fine examples, especially those with sharp strikes and minimal damage, command growing attention and competitive bidding. Collector demand continues to increase as modern numismatists appreciate transitional-era coins more than ever before. The mid-1960s represented a defining shift in U.S. coinage, and coins from this period symbolize monetary evolution. As more collectors build complete Washington quarter sets, they seek strong examples from the no-mint mark era. Demand is especially high for coins that present attractive toning, consistent surfaces, and clearly readable inscriptions. This healthy demand contributes to solid pricing performance in coin shops, online marketplaces, and major auction houses across the country. When we talk about current market value, the numbers are truly exciting. A standard 1966 Washington quarter in circulated condition may only carry face value, but a well-preserved, very fine example with excellent eye appeal can reach values in the hundreds of dollars, especially if it has exceptional strike quality or desirable surface characteristics in certified higher conditions or in cases involving rare mint errors. Prices can reach into the thousands of dollars at competitive auctions. The auction market has shown strong upward trends for collectible-clad coinage from transitional years, and this makes the 1966 quarter an increasingly recognized opportunity. Collectors are willing to pay impressive sums for coins that combine history, condition, and demand. Auction platforms and professional grading services have further strengthened the visibility and trust around these coins. When a 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark is professionally authenticated and graded, it gains credibility in the marketplace. Competitive bidding environments often push final sale prices upward, especially when two or more determined collectors are building high-quality collections. This competitive spirit is exactly what fuels the coin's strong performance in the modern numismatic market. The excitement around transitional-era coins continues to build year after year. For collectors interested in acquiring one of these coins, focusing on detail and authenticity is essential. It is always wise to examine the clarity of Washington's hair, the sharpness of the eagle's feathers, and the overall surface quality. Coins free from heavy scratches, corrosion, or improper cleaning will always perform better in resale scenarios. Seeking coins with natural luster remaining in protected areas and balanced coloration can significantly enhance long-term value. Many experienced collectors also recommend securing coins in proper protective holders to maintain their condition and preserve investment strength over time. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in very fine condition represents far more than spare change. It is a symbol of an important transition in American monetary history, a product of a unique minting policy, and a coin that continues to generate strong collector enthusiasm. With rising appreciation for mid-1960s coinage and steady auction activity pushing values upward, this quarter stands as an exciting opportunity in today's rare coin market. Its combination of history, design beauty, collectible demand, and impressive market performance makes it a coin worthy of attention, study, and serious consideration by collectors who recognize long-term potential. Next up, the Washington quarter $1,972 without mint mark in very good condition is one of those fascinating coins that continues to capture attention in today's action market for collectors, investors, and everyday coin hunters. This piece represents far more than just 25 cents. It stands as a powerful reminder that ordinary pocket change can hold extraordinary value. In recent years, excitement around this coin has grown significantly, especially among those who understand how certain dates and mint varieties can become highly desirable. The 1972 Washington quarter without a mint mark has developed strong demand in the marketplace, and examples in solid, problem-free, very good condition are drawing impressive dollar values, sometimes reaching into the hundreds and even the thousands depending on overall eye appeal and collector interest. This coin has transformed from everyday currency into a respected collectible with undeniable presence in the numismatic world. To understand its importance, we need to look back at its history and background. The Washington Quarter Series began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first President of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features a dignified portrait of George Washington, while the reverse originally displayed a powerful American eagle. By 1972, the quarter was still being struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, having transitioned from its earlier silver version in 1965. Coins produced in Philadelphia during this period traditionally did not carry a mint mark, which is why the 1972 quarter without mint mark traces its origin to the Philadelphia Mint. Although millions were produced for circulation, time has played a crucial role in separating ordinary examples from collectible survivors. The passage of decades has reduced the number of attractive, well-preserved pieces available today, especially those that have avoided heavy damage, cleaning, or environmental wear. The unique features of the 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark contribute significantly to its growing recognition. First and foremost, the absence of a mint mark immediately identifies it as a Philadelphia issue, and collectors often seek complete date runs including specific mint variations. The coin's classic design, strong rim structure, and bold, "In God We Trust" motto placement give it a timeless appeal. Many examples from 1972 show distinct strike characteristics, and coins with sharper details in the hair above Washington's ear and clear definition in the eagle's wings are especially appreciated. In very good condition, major design elements remain clear and strong, with the portrait outline, date, and lettering fully readable. Collectors prize coins that show honest circulation while maintaining strong structural integrity and no major distractions. This balance of age, authenticity, and visual character adds to its charm and market strength. Rarity and condition are powerful factors driving collector demand. While 1972 quarters were originally minted in high numbers, the true rarity lies in high-quality surviving specimens from circulation. Over 50 years have passed since these quarters were struck, and countless examples have been lost, damaged, melted, or worn beyond collectible standards. Finding a 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark in a well-preserved, very good state, free from harsh cleaning or corrosion, is far less common than many people realize. Demand increases even further when coins display exceptional eye appeal for the grade. Today's collectors are more educated and selective, actively seeking attractive coins for albums, registry sets, and long-term investment portfolios. This strong collector interest continues to elevate market excitement and reinforces the coin's positive outlook. In the current action market, values for the 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark vary based on condition, quality, eye appeal, and market timing, but impressive prices are being recorded. Solid, very good examples with appealing surfaces can command values in the $100 range when they show strong detail and originality. Higher-end circulated examples or those with standout strike quality can move into several $100s as demand intensifies. In especially desirable cases, including coins with exceptional preservation characteristics or varieties recognized by the numismatic community, prices may reach into the thousands of dollars in competitive buying environments. Online auction platforms and coin shows regularly demonstrate the strength of interest in this date, with collectors actively bidding to secure strong pieces. The energy surrounding classic Washington quarters has added further momentum to this upward trend. The investment appeal of this coin continues to grow as more collectors shift their focus toward mid-20th century U.S. coins. The 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark benefits from being part of a historically significant and widely collected series. Washington quarters are a foundation of American coinage, and serious collectors often seek to complete full date and mint combinations. As older generations pass coins down and new collectors enter the hobby, competition naturally increases for attractive examples. Coins in stable, very good condition with clear detail offer a strong entry point into valuable numismatic assets. This blend of affordability at lower grades and strong upside potential fuels consistent demand. Another factor strengthening its position in the market is the power of nostalgia and accessibility. Many collectors remember using similar quarters in daily transactions decades ago, which adds emotional value to ownership. The idea that a common-looking coin from circulation can now represent significant monetary worth creates excitement and motivates ongoing searching. Stories of valuable quarters discovered in old jars or inherited collections continue to circulate online, encouraging renewed attention toward specific dates like 1972. This increased awareness adds liquidity and visibility in the marketplace, reinforcing the perception of high demand. For collectors looking to secure a 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark, a positive and strategic approach is essential. Focus on coins with natural surfaces and strong remaining detail. Avoid pieces that show signs of cleaning, as originality is key to long-term value. Consider purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction platforms where authenticity and grade are clearly described. Storing the coin properly in a protective holder and keeping it in a dry, stable environment will help maintain its condition for years to come. Education is also a powerful tool. Learning about die varieties, strike characteristics, and grading standards can significantly enhance collecting success and profitability. As the numismatic market continues to evolve, the 1972 Washington quarter without mint mark stands confidently among sought-after modern classics. Its combination of historical significance, classic design, and increasing collector attention secures its place in today's active coin market. Demand remains strong, and enthusiasm surrounding well-preserved circulated examples continues to build. Next up, the Washington quarter $1,967 without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is one of the most exciting modern U.S. coins that continues to attract strong attention in today's collector market. If you are passionate about rare coins or looking to understand why certain everyday coins can reach impressive dollar values, this specific quarter holds a fascinating story at first glance. It may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but collectors know that condition, history, and demand can transform an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after treasure. In today's auction market, uncirculated examples of the 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark are drawing competitive bidding, with prices ranging from hundreds to even thousands of dollars depending on quality and grading. This coin represents opportunity, history, and strong collector enthusiasm all wrapped into one iconic American design. To truly appreciate the value of the 1967 Washington quarter, we must look back at its history and background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin features a powerful profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, symbolizing strength and freedom. By 1967, the United States Mint was responding to a nationwide coin shortage that had led to major changes in coin production. To discourage collectors from hoarding newly minted coins, mint marks were temporarily removed from all circulating coins between 1965 and 1967. As a result, the 1967 quarter carries no mint mark regardless of where it was produced. This unique historical period adds strong collector interest to the coin today, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition. The year 1967 also came during a significant transition in American coinage. Just 2 years earlier, in 1965, the U.S. Mint eliminated silver from circulating quarters and replaced it with a copper-nickel-clad composition due to rising silver prices. The 1967 Washington quarter therefore belongs to the early era of clad coinage. While millions were produced, finding examples that have survived in flawless uncirculated condition is much more challenging than many people realize. Most were heavily used in commerce during a time of economic growth and increased consumer spending. That is why well-preserved examples with strong luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear are now commanding serious respect from collectors and investors alike. What truly sets apart the 1967 Washington quarter without mint mark in uncirculated condition are its visual and technical qualities. A high-grade uncirculated specimen displays brilliant original mint luster that shines under light, with smooth surfaces free of scratches, contact marks, or dullness. The details in Washington's hair, the lettering, and the eagle's feathers appear crisp and sharp. Coins graded at mint state levels such as MS-65, MS-66, or even higher by respected grading services like Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company stand out dramatically in the marketplace. In top grades, even minor differences in preservation can significantly influence value, turning a simple quarter into a premium collectible. Rarity plays a central role in driving collector demand. Although the mintage numbers for 1,967 quarters were high, condition rarity is what makes certain pieces exceptional. Coins that have never been circulated, stored carefully for decades, and preserved without environmental damage are scarce compared to the total number originally struck. High-grade examples certified by major grading companies become especially desirable because they offer authenticity and precise condition evaluation. This combination of historical significance, transitional minting period, and top-tier preservation has created strong, sustained demand within the collector community. The excitement around gem-quality 1967 quarters continues to build as more collectors recognize their long-term appeal. In today's action-packed auction market, values for the 1967 Washington quarter without mint mark in uncirculated condition can be impressive, while lower mint state examples may reach into the hundreds of dollars. Premium gem specimens in higher grades have achieved prices stretching into the thousands. Auction platforms such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers Galleries frequently showcase certified high-grade Washington quarters where competitive bidding pushes values upward. When a coin combines eye appeal, strong grading, and historical significance, collectors are willing to pay substantial amounts to secure it for their collections. This powerful demand has made the 1967 uncirculated quarter a highlighted modern collectible. Another powerful factor supporting value is the growing interest in modern coin investing. Many collectors today are searching for attainable yet high-potential coins from the 1960s and 1970s, and the 1967 quarter fits perfectly into that category. It connects to a unique historical moment when mint marks were intentionally removed, making every example part of an interesting story in U.S. mint policy. Investors appreciate coins that have both narrative importance and certified quality, and this quarter offers both. As more people explore coin collecting through online marketplaces and digital auctions, awareness continues to increase, strengthening market visibility and buyer competition. For collectors who want to pursue the 1967 Washington Quarter in uncirculated condition, the key is focusing on quality and authentication. It is highly recommended to seek coins that are professionally graded and encapsulated, ensuring genuine condition and long-term protection. Paying attention to strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp strike details will always reward buyers in the future. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and protective holders will help maintain the coin's premium status over time. By focusing on top-tier specimens, collectors position themselves to benefit from both enjoyment and potential financial appreciation. The enthusiasm surrounding this coin continues to reflect the broader strength of the numismatic market. Modern issues that once seemed common are now recognized for their condition rarity and collector appeal. As the supply of high-grade 1967 quarters becomes increasingly absorbed into permanent collections, availability tightens and competition increases. This supply and demand dynamic supports steady, positive price momentum. The coin's blend of American heritage, attractive design, and certified scarcity ensures it remains in strong collector focus. In conclusion, the 1967 Washington Quarter Dollar without mint mark in uncirculated condition stands as a shining example of how history, preservation, and market demand can elevate a simple coin into a valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Its connection to a unique minting period, its iconic design honoring George Washington, and its strong presence in today's auction market make it a highly desirable piece. For collectors and investors alike, this quarter represents opportunity, pride, and enduring American numismatic heritage. As interest continues to grow, its reputation and value potential remain powerful, making it a remarkable highlight in the world of rare coin collecting. Next up, the Washington Quarter $1,965 without a mint mark is one of the most talked about coins in the modern U.S. collecting world, and today it stands as a shining example of how everyday pocket change can transform into a high-value treasure. When you hold this coin in very brilliant condition, you are not just holding 25 cents, you are holding a powerful piece of American history that connects directly to a major turning point in United States coinage. In today's auction market, collectors are paying serious attention to pristine examples of the 1965 Washington Quarter, especially those that display exceptional luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces. The excitement surrounding this coin continues to rise, and its demand remains strong among collectors who understand its importance and long-term potential value. To understand why the 1965 Washington Quarter without mint mark has become so important, we must look back to a historic moment in American coinage. In 1965, the United States government made a dramatic change in the composition of circulating coins due to rising silver prices and a nationwide coin shortage. Under the leadership of the U.S. Treasury and the authority of Congress, the traditional 90% silver composition was removed from quarters and replaced with a copper-nickel-clad structure. This change marked the end of the silver era for regular circulation quarters, making 1965 the very first year of clad production. Additionally, mint marks were temporarily removed from coins produced in 1965, 1966, and 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding newly released coins. As a result, every 1965 quarter appears without a mint mark, adding a fascinating historical context that makes high-grade pieces especially desirable today. The design of the 1965 Washington Quarter continues the timeless portrait of George Washington on the obverse, a design originally introduced in 1932 to honor his 200th birthday. The reverse proudly displays the majestic eagle with spread wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. Even though millions were produced, coins that survive today in very brilliant, near-perfect condition are truly remarkable. When found with blazing mint luster, sharp strike quality, and clean surfaces free from contact marks, these coins stand out dramatically. High-end examples often appear almost mirror-like under light, with frosty devices and glowing fields that reflect their preservation since the day they were struck. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1965 Washington Quarter without mint mark in brilliant condition is its unique transition status. It represents the first chapter of modern clad coinage in America. Collectors highly appreciate transitional coins because they symbolize change. This quarter marks the exact moment the U.S. moved away from silver circulation coinage, making it historically significant beyond its face value. In exceptional condition, especially coins grading MS-65, MS-66, MS-67, and above, the visual beauty combined with historical importance creates powerful demand in today's marketplace. Certified examples graded by top professional grading services often attract competitive bidding in auctions due to their scarcity in top population levels. Although the total mintage of 1965 quarters was very large, the true rarity lies in condition. Most of these quarters entered heavy circulation and developed scratches, dull surfaces, and wear over decades. However, coins that were carefully saved from circulation and preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition are far more limited. In the highest grades, the population drops significantly, making these coins conditionally rare. Collectors are especially excited about ultra-high-grade pieces with strong strike details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. These finest known examples represent the elite tier of modern coin collecting, and demand continues to grow as registry set competition increases. In today's auction market, the value of a 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark in very brilliant condition can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on grade and eye appeal, while circulated examples remain common. Certified uncirculated pieces graded MS66 can command impressive premiums, and coins reaching MS67 or higher can cross into the four-figure range. Exceptional specimens with outstanding luster and pristine surfaces have been known to achieve remarkable hammer prices when multiple collectors compete. Auction houses such as Heritage Auctions frequently feature high-grade Washington quarters, where strong bidding activity reflects the coin's continued popularity. The marketplace clearly rewards quality, and as top-tier coins become harder to find, their value shows powerful upward momentum. Collector demand for this coin remains highly positive and energetic. Many enthusiasts focus on building complete Washington quarter sets, and the 1965 issue serves as the important starting point for the clad series. Because it marks a historic metal transition and because top-grade examples are limited, registry collectors actively pursue the finest certified pieces available. The visibility of coin auctions online has also increased awareness, bringing new collectors into the market. As more people learn about condition rarity and the importance of grading, interest in very brilliant 1965 quarters continues to rise steadily. The combination of history, design, and scarcity at the highest grades creates strong long-term appeal. For collectors looking to invest in a 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark, focusing on quality is the key to maximizing potential. Always look for coins with strong original luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp design details. Coins stored carefully since minting often display superior brilliance. Professional grading and authentication can further increase confidence and marketability. When purchasing, examine the strike quality in Washington's hair above the ear and the detail in the eagle's breast feathers, as these areas reveal overall sharpness. High-grade certified examples provide security and are more likely to perform strongly in competitive markets. Preservation is equally important. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments protects the coin's long-term brilliance and value. Another powerful factor supporting the value of the 1965 quarter is its role in educating new collectors. Because it represents a major shift in American coinage policy, it is often discussed in coin forums, educational materials, and hobby communities. This consistent spotlight keeps demand active. As time passes and fewer pristine examples remain available for purchase, the competition for the best coins naturally strengthens. Market trends show that condition rarity drives prices, and the highest quality survivors from transitional years often outperform expectations. The excitement surrounding this coin continues to build as collectors recognize its significance within the broader Washington quarter series. In conclusion, the Washington quarter $1,965 without mint mark in very brilliant condition stands today as a shining symbol of historical transformation and collecting opportunity. Its connection to the end of the silver era, its classic design featuring George Washington, and its status as the first clad quarter make it a powerful and desirable coin. While millions were produced, only a limited number survive in exceptional uncirculated brilliance, creating strong collector demand and auction competition. Next up, the 1973 Washington quarter without a mint mark in excellent condition is one of those fascinating coins that captures the imagination of collectors and investors alike. When you hold this coin in your hand, you are not just holding 25 cents. You are holding a piece of American history that has stood the test of time. Today, in the auction market, examples in outstanding condition are attracting remarkable attention and achieving impressive dollar values. Collectors are constantly searching for high-grade pieces from the early 1970s, and the 1973 quarter without a mint mark has become a standout among them. Its strong demand, rising recognition, and growing presence at major sales make it a coin that many enthusiasts are eager to add to their collections. To truly understand why the 1973 Washington quarter without a mint mark is so desirable today, we must explore its rich history and background. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, and it quickly became one of the most beloved designs in American coinage. The 1973 quarter was struck during a time of economic change in the United States, just a few years after the transition away from silver coinage in 1965. The coin carries the classic portrait of Washington on the obverse and the proud eagle on the reverse, a design that represents national strength and unity. Quarters dated 1973 without a mint mark were produced at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on circulation coins at that time. This historical detail adds another layer of intrigue to the coin's identity. What makes the 1973 quarter without a mint mark especially exciting is the combination of its age, condition, and preservation quality. While millions were originally struck, only a limited number have survived in truly excellent or near-mint condition. Coins that avoided heavy circulation, scratches, or dull surfaces are now considered premium examples. The sharpness of Washington's profile, the crisp lettering, and the detailed feathers of the eagle all contribute to the coin's eye appeal. In excellent condition, the luster still shines brightly, and the surfaces appear remarkably clean for a coin that has been around for over 5 decades. This visual brilliance is exactly what collectors are willing to pay significant money for in today's competitive marketplace. Another powerful factor driving the demand for the 1973 no-mint mark quarter is the growing interest in high-grade modern-era coins. Collectors today are not only focused on 19th-century rarities, they are actively building sets of Washington quarters and searching for the best possible preserved pieces from each year. A 1973 example in excellent condition can stand out dramatically within a collection because high-grade coins from this period are far more difficult to locate than many people expect. The difference between a circulated coin and a well-preserved specimen is dramatic, and serious buyers recognize that premium quality coins will continue to attract attention and appreciation over time. Rarity in the coin market is not always about low mintage numbers. Sometimes it is about condition rarity. While the 1973 Philadelphia issue had a substantial production run, the number of coins remaining in excellent, investment-grade condition is significantly smaller. Many quarters from that era were heavily used in daily commerce, making pristine examples increasingly scarce. Collectors competing for top-quality coins at auction understand that once a superior specimen becomes available, it may not come around again anytime soon. This sense of urgency and scarcity fuels strong bidding activity and helps push values upward into impressive territory. In today's auction market, the 1973 Washington quarter without a mint mark in excellent condition has demonstrated the ability to reach values in the hundreds of dollars and, in exceptional high-grade certified examples, even thousands of dollars. Coins that achieve high numerical grades from respected grading services attract premium bids because they offer verified quality and authenticity. When collectors see a sharply struck, brilliantly preserved 1973 quarter with outstanding eye appeal, they recognize its importance within the series. As a result, competitive bidding can drive final prices far beyond face value, transforming a simple quarter into a significant collectible asset. The coin market has evolved into a global arena, and online auctions now connect buyers from across the country and around the world. This increased exposure means that high-quality 1973 quarters without mint marks can reach a much broader audience. Strong market visibility often translates into stronger prices. Investors and collectors alike view these coins as tangible pieces of American history that combine affordability at entry level with strong upside potential at the highest grades. The excitement surrounding record-setting sales continues to shine a spotlight on coins like the 1973 quarter, reinforcing its reputation as a high-demand collectible. For collectors who are interested in acquiring a 1973 Washington quarter without a mint mark in excellent condition, attention to detail is essential. Always examine the coin's luster, surface preservation, and strike quality. Consider purchasing examples that have been professionally graded and encapsulated, as third-party certification provides confidence and protects long-term value. Storing the coin properly in a controlled environment will help preserve its original brilliance and prevent environmental damage. By focusing on high-quality specimens and practicing careful preservation, collectors can position themselves to benefit from the coin's continued popularity in the marketplace. Beyond the numbers and price tags, there is something deeply rewarding about owning a beautifully preserved 1973 quarter. It connects you to a specific era in American history and reflects the craftsmanship of the United States Mint during that period. Each coin carries stories of the economic climate of the early 1970s, the design traditions established decades earlier, and the enduring legacy of George Washington. This emotional and historical connection adds immeasurable value beyond the monetary aspect, making the coin even more appealing to passionate collectors. In conclusion, the 1973 Washington quarter, without a mint mark in excellent condition, stands as a powerful example of how everyday coinage can transform into a sought-after treasure. Its rich historical background, eye-catching design, condition rarity, and strong auction performance all contribute to its growing demand in today's market. With values reaching into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars for top-tier examples, this coin represents both a meaningful collectible and a promising asset. As interest in quality American coinage continues to expand, the spotlight on the 1973 no-mint mark quarter shines brighter than ever, making it an exciting and highly desirable piece for collectors and investors who recognize true potential. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos and share videos.